Our 1,000 item declutter challenge. We are back in the office. Last time I left you, we had cleaned off this couch, but as you can see, it has some things dumped here. We have the boxes for some books and stuff to go in. There's my Chanel bag that I found in a trolley one day, so I've just kept it because it's probably something I would never purchase, being the frugal person that I am, but I thought it looked funny having that in videos. And then here is the rest of the office. This is just a massive dump hole, so together we're going to figure out what on earth is in here. And yes, there's a big conglomerate of things, books and clothing and I don't know. Most of these boxes are empty, ready for books and things to go in. I have a Titanic movie on because I know that goes for 3 hours and 15 minutes, and I wondered how long it would actually take me to clean the office. So we do have a little bit of a plan moving forward, and that is just to very much surface scratch a lot of things. So this pile, oh, there's a toilet roll. My Zumba bag a while ago fell over and parts were on the couch, parts were on the floor, and I did throw some things over in one pile, and now I'm kind of pushing them back into another pile. We have some random rubbish in here, some empty shopping bags, and just little bits and pieces. So what I'm kind of doing is all of the books that I find, they're just going in a pile off to the side. Anything that I know can be donated without hesitation of a thought is going in the bag, and anything else that I don't know, I'm just making a pile and I'll sort it out later. So this is sort of the first sweep over everything to go through, so we do it super quick and we're not thinking about it. Otherwise, that's what's going to take us so long. So we're just pretty much grabbing all of the books that we can find, emptying out any bags of stuff we have, and also any rubbish that we find, is so it's the quickest and the least that I have to think about. It's the next day. As you can see, I've changed clothes. So the first day, I think it was about an hour and a half. So once you compress that down, because it was just me moving books around, it only came down to about 5 minutes. So I thought I better do some more the next day. Today is just more of sort of the same, emptying out bags of various stuff. If I've been cleaning out the car or if I've been moving things from room to room, I tend to just throw everything into a bag and then to sort it out later. Oh yes, my ironing board is in here because I was planning on doing some quilting type things, so I brought that in here and I started loading books on top of it, and then it collapsed. So I'm going to put that back in the laundry and figure it out. I do use it maybe once or twice a year, but still, yeah, I'd like to keep it. Bits of rubbish again through the bags, and stuff that I do remember that I was planning on keeping for some craft ideas, and I've since moved on from that, so I'm just going to donate it. If I ever need it again, I probably will know where to purchase it from. And also in one of the bags was just some old receipts that I was probably keeping at some point for receipt jar, and I just threw everything in a bag and went, I'll sort it out later, and I never got around to doing it. So that's why I have bags of rubbish. It's so funny going through some of these boxes because I do remember very clearly things that I'd thrown in here and when and why, and now it's 6 to 12 months down the track and I have zero interest in keeping it, needing it, using it, so it's going to be donated or thrown out if it's not really worthy to be donated, so I have a bit of a giggle. There was also some bits and pieces here that was wrapped up in paper that I'd bought from an op shop, so I unwrapped them. One of them was a glass jar and another one was a mug that I'd completely forgotten that I'd even purchased, and I'm pretty sure I purchased that about 2 years ago as well for like a food display decoration thing, because I saw someone talk about it on a YouTube channel. I thought, oh, what a good idea. We'll add that to the to-do pile. Pushing the office chair out of the way so I've got some room, and also you've got a very good clear angle, and we now have some more mountains of rubbish. I do remember that I had a couple of boxes of stuff that fell over, and I thought I'll deal with that in a second, and it's still sat here. So most of this is going to the bin. Oh, I've got some computer cords and things that I need to pull apart from the back of my computer and then get rid of them, but for now it's just not a priority, so I push that to the side, and then when I make my way back around to cleaning the desk, I will fix it up then. We haven't quite finished fixing up part of my computer when the last monitor broke, so we will deal with that later. Another bag of random rubbish. Also finding some bits and pieces of stuff to sell, so that's also why I'm sticking some things to the side, and once I have sort of cleaned everything out and sorted it out, I will let it go. So I know I am double handling some things, moving it from pile to pile, but I have tried just about every decluttering method that exists out there, and it just doesn't work for me. So for right now, this is what is happening. Basically moving all the books to one section, getting rid of all the rubbish, and then dealing with a to deal with later. And I know that people say that's not very good, but that's what it is. I've moved camera angles because hubby came home and I still wanted to keep cleaning, so I had some footage for you, but also I was on a little bit of a mission to keep going. So I've got this area here. We had a random kitchen chair in here, I don't know why, so that will be going back out to the kitchen. I've got my spare office chair that's up the back. I'll push that to the side in a minute, so I've got some more room. Oh, more books in bags. Why does that not surprise me? This box was some just random makeup. Some was expired. Some was used, so I chucked it out. Some was empty. So I was clearly keeping it for an empties video, and the rest of it I've just passed off to Kira to see if there's anything that she wanted. I've got a bag of some random Christmas decorations in here. It's a little bit weird, and also a whole pile of recipes that I no doubt have been looking for the past couple of months, so we'll stick that to the pile. Oh, we did find one computer headset that we can get rid of. That's good. More stuff to go. I can see a floor. Look at that. This red box is actually my Christmas box, and inside of it I have stickers and Christmas cards and ribbons and little gift tags and you name it, anything related to Christmas, it's in this box. And it has worked so well over the past couple of years that anything Christmas related I know is in that box. I'm not looking for cards random around the house. I was going through it and figuring out how to organize it and decided that I don't think I've given a Christmas card for at least the last 2 to 3 years, so we're just going to get rid of the whole box. I kept one packet of cards and a couple of the stickers, and that's it. I used to do heaps of stickers and cards when I was with Avon and when I first started Zumba and everything else, and now I just keep it bare basics. So it's helpful decluttering. Hopefully it will all go to a new home. And the same with these boxes up here. They just have random bits and pieces that I've obviously been saving for Zumba. There's some balloon weights. There was a Zumba step there before. We've got random bits and pieces. This is why it's so good that it's sped up, because I was cleaning out this and was going, oh, this is where this is. Oh, what even is that? How does that work? Okay, put that away. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how this headband works. Decided I don't like it. There was an extension cord in here. There's a notebook. There's just the most random stuff in places. So obviously this was a box of, I'll sort it out later. And now is the later for this section, so the next round will come again. Oh, I've got a whole pile of dress up stuff that I bought for some Zumba classes, but we're not we've since moved on from some of those ideas, so I think I'll just add those to the donation pile as well. So after a few hours in here, we've done 112 items. I just want to thank everyone so much for following along with me. I know I'm not perfect, but that's why I share, because it's taking a while, let me tell you. But we're going to get there. We will get there together if it takes us a long time. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.